Welcome, my friends, to Red Bird. Three little birds. We are here this evening, Tuesday night. So happy to be here with you. My name is Michael Averill. We've got an incredible lineup of songwriters from all over the place tonight. And we'll tell you more as we go here, but just want to say big thanks to everybody for coming, and that we also have this amazing situation for anyone tuning in from maybe all over the world through the live streaming situation of rebellious unicorns making us live all around the globe. So anyone watching, welcome. This is the first time in a long time I've been so nestled so closely to a Christmas tree. And I'm gonna start us off with something in that spirit. We are in middle of December, so it's legal. We can do Christmas songs. I actually wrote one, and I'm gonna dedicate this one to Luke because it's his lullaby. He listens to this one every night before bed, before having his milk and cookies. I'll also dedicate this to anybody and their wherever your beliefs of around Santa Claus may sit at this moment in time. I apologize in advance if I tarnish those terribly. Did you know that Santa Claus was a little different back in the day? No, he wasn't always the jolly soul like he's commonly portrayed. He used to wear a pair of metal gloves. The fingers were sharp like blades. He was robbing ships in coastal towns and sailing on the crashing waves. And did you know that Santa was a pirate? I know it may be hard to believe that the public figure you know and love could be capable of criminal activity, but Santa fell on hard times, started running with the shady crowd, lost sight of right from wrong, no longer could he tell his ups from downs. He could only keep that up so long. At the heart, it wasn't Santa's song. When he felt that he needed a change, he enrolled himself in counseling and sensitivity training. And Santa had a light bulb, an epiphany, so they say. Went from taking to giving, from stealing to living, and decided to give up his pirate ways. And yeah, Santa got made over, went from lemon to lemonade. Traded in his ship and crew for a bunch of reindeer and a fancy sleigh. Yeah, went from captain to Santa Claus. Ditched naughty for nice, traded in his yacht for a jolly laugh, and found himself a sweet old wife. He switched treasure for presents and open seas for snow. Flipped bottles of rum for milk and cookies. Left the Caribbean, set sail for the North Pole. Here we go. You're right, that just happened. Now listen, Santa never liked complainers or those who don't give their thanks. So if you wind up with coal on Christmas Day, just be thankful that it didn't make you walk the plank in. If you're ever feeling broken or beaten down, always remember that even pirates can turn their lives around. Can I get a yo-ho-ho?
Yo-ho-ho.
Can I get a ho-ho-ho? Can I get a yo-ho-ho? Can I get a ho-ho-ho? Unusually similar, aren't they? This is a conspiracy of Christmas here we're going on. Yes, Santa was a pirate. The evidence is just too strong. If you doubt what I'm saying, you ever wonder how rum ended up in eggnog? Thank you very, very much. This is what I do in my spare time. I think about the history of the world and maybe alternate multiverses. Who knows what goes on in Christmas land? But yes, my name is Michael Averill, and it is a treat to be here hosting this Three Little Birds singer-songwriter showcase in place of our regular hero here, Dan Tate, who was supposed to be on holiday. Had a flight booked to go to Nashville to have an amazing trip, and their flight ended up getting canceled. And it's a crazy story. He was just telling me this earlier tonight, that they were getting ready to go on this plane, and then somebody had a health emergency on the plane that they couldn't actually even board. And they ended up using all of the oxygen on the plane to help this man who was having a big health incident survive. And then they actually got him to this other place where he lived. He made it through this okay. But anyways, the whole thing, his whole trip got kiboshed. So Dan's actually just watching us online and chilling out. But I wanted to give a special shout out to Dan Tate, because he's been running this night for almost 3 years now at Red Bird, and it's just such a wonderful opportunity to hear songwriters. It's a great opportunity for songwriters to come and connect with each other and share stories with you and each other. So it's a whole magical thing that I want to give a big shout out to Dan and Red Bird for. So yeah. Is this anybody's first time to a Three Little Birds? Yeah, there's a few? Okay, cool, amazing. Well, welcome. How this works is we exchange songs, we trade stories, we jam with each other if it fits. And a lot of this is just jams happening for the first time. So there's a lot of magic of songwriters, musicians figuring themselves out in the process. And we've got two amazing gentlemen here from the region and newer, relatively new. I'm going to say you're from this region now, but you literally... So we've got Lewis Cardinal beside me. Please welcome Lewis Cardinal to stage.
How's it going?
Lewis is coming to us from Oliver, but it hasn't even been a full year yet. Lewis was previously from the UK and moved over to Canada here and has just been tearing it up in the music scene all throughout the Okanagan and through the West Coast here, which is incredible. And we've got Mr. Satoshi Yano, who's an all-star in the community here. Yeah, and just want to say, just express the gratitude for being able to be on the ancestral traditional lands of the Seal First Nation, and that we get to do stuff like this and share stories and music and connect. So it's a great honor, a great privilege. And I'm going to pass this next song, the next situation, over to Lewis. So again, welcome Lewis to stage, and Great to have you here, buddy.
Thank you so much. So yeah, my name's Lewis Cardinal. I'm from the UK, from Wales, and I moved to Oliver in April. Met up with Michael in August, playing at the Greenlight sessions there. And yeah, been a musician for about 15 years professionally as a session artist for a lot of other people, and only just started writing my own stuff. I'm going to play you a song called Finally Feel Safe that me and my wife wrote. It's my first release, so it's out on Spotify as well. It's hard to see, but sometimes you leave. You take off in the moment and just try to breathe. Forget where we are, forever a scar. Just take a deep breath, watch from afar. And unless you feel, made it less real. Made it okay with the things that you'd say. 'Cause you had to cope, so you'd laugh and joke. Just sink back a whiskey and light up a smoke. Maybe it was just a way for me to say that I was okay. I can't spend another day pretending that I'm okay. And now that I've found you, I've found that I'm not to blame. Now that I'm with you, I finally feel safe. I made mistakes and I've lost my way. I spend days feeling helpless, but it's never too late. So let yourself heal, let yourself feel. And all that you run from won't fade. And maybe it was just a way for me to see that I was okay. I can't spend another day pretending that I'm okay. And now that I've found you, I've found that I'm not to blame. And now that I'm with you, I finally feel safe. It's okay to feel anger, it's okay to feel pain. Accept our emotions, but don't you disdain. If you ever feel you're unworthy of love, just know it's not true. No, it's not true. No, it's not true, you know, 'cause I felt it too. Maybe it was just a way for me to see that I was okay. I can't spend another day pretending I'm okay. And now that I've found you, I've found that I'm not to blame. Now that I'm with you, I finally feel safe. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right on. Got lots of fun stories. I've come to know Lewis as the international man of love songs. So you're gonna hear some more of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, let's pass it over to Satoshi. How you doing, bud?
Doing all right, man. How you doing?
Good to see ya.
Nice to see you. Yeah, so my name's Satoshi Yano. I've been playing around for the past couple of years. Happy to be here. Shout out to Dan Tate for including me in this. I remember, like, I started going to open mics and stuff around here, like like a year and a half ago, and I came to the Red Bird one for like 6 in a row probably. After the Three Little Birds, and I remember Dan asking me at the end of one, like, so how many songs do you have? How many original songs do you have? And I knew that was him asking if I could hang at one of these Three Little Birds, and I told him I had a bunch, and a year later I'm here, so that's pretty cool. This was kind of a goal at one point. Shout out to Dan Tate. Yeah, the Christmas song kind of fucked me. I don't know. I don't know what to play. I'm gonna play a song called "When the Darkness Hit." It's a little bit about everything, and it's my only like folky song. So, and I whistle in it, and Michael can play his little kazooie thing. Yeah, hell yeah. So after my whistle solo, we'll get you in for one.
Sounds like a plan.
I grew up a little too fast, and I put too much into chasing ass, and I know, oh baby, I know. I play with hearts, but I got mine, and I spend my dime wasting time, and I know, oh baby, I know. And I see best when I close my eyes, and I know, oh baby, I know. I fear this light more than death, and if I can't find the words, try my best, and I know. I don't know shit, so I seek the wise and I listen. I found light when the darkness hit. If I can dream it up, it can't exist. My folks, my folks. My folks, they weren't perfect. Out of love, trying to manage 3 young boys over their budget, navigating life, trying to fake it. The old man never showed that much. Something wrong, never brought it up. An old school dude, he taught me how to fight. He was about my age. He gave me life, and my mom taught me how to love. You never tell a woman she's not enough. So I'm alone, fucking was at the bar, couldn't break my gaze. She stole my heart, and I know. What do I know? Street lights, passing cars, took my shot, audience of stars, making out, pressed against that fence. The way she looked at me, never stood a chance. And I know that I don't know shit, so I seek the wise and I listen. I found love in the baddest bitch. If I could dream it up, it can't exist. And I know that I don't know shit, so I seek the wise and I listen. I found light when the darkness said, if I could dream it up. Hey. Thank you.
Nice work. Nice work. You're a fabulous whistler. I have never heard you.
I'm a tooth whistler.
Yeah.
I can't whistle properly.
But that kind of style of whistle is like, I wish I could whistle like that. It reminds me, if anyone remember the old Robin Hood from the Disney version, the animated version, Robin Hood, where, yeah, we should get you up singing that one. That would be great. It's the character, the main narrator of that whistles like that, and I've always just like loved that kind of whistling all my life. So you just like grew my heart 3 sizes today.
Yeah, I feel like we always want what we don't got. I wish I could whistle with my whistle really loud. You know,
like
when,
the people that are really loud. Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, how do you do that?
Yeah.
I'd give anything. I'd die to be able to do that.
Love it. Well, I've been throwing myself into a different kind of out of comfort zone lately, just bringing pianos to places because it's not my normal instrument, but it's something that I've been working on for a while towards a book that I've been writing about a big project that I did over many years. And the book's really kind of turned into this thing that really highlights just beautiful examples of community and like community working in really, really amazing ways. And I was thinking back to not this summer, but the summer before when there was all kind of the crazy fires and situations. Like I was evacuated a couple of times, and just really appreciating watching how firefighters from literally like all over the world move around to help each other out, to help different cities, and to help where it's needed, which is wild. It's a wild thing to me to look at like how that works. And anyway, this is a newer song. I never really played that much, and I just wanted to start getting it out and exercising it. But it's all about that time and how situations sometimes like those crazy crises can really bring out some beautiful examples in how people can be towards each other. So it's called Good to Be Reminded. It's in G. The whistle master, yeah, you definitely can. Both of these guys, you can come in wherever you want in this. This is great. Well, it's been pretty shitty for the last 6 days. Hell's been feeling liberal with the smoke and flames. fire showed up in a night, obliterated almost everything in sight, left us with air too thick to breathe and a big hazy mess too thick to see. Too thick to see. Thank the stars the wind died and gave a little space for fighters of fire coming in from all over the place. Everybody's working overtime, everybody's here holding the line, playing their parts. Even the rain is showing up so we can breathe again. Breathe again. And it's good to be reminded, people helping hands. Good to be reminded, people give a damn. The sky's still blue. Good to be reminded, people do whatever they can to help each other through. Man, you want to take a crack? Let's hear ya. And Satoshi Yano. It's good to be reminded, people still say hello. Good to be reminded, sun's still yellow. Good to be reminded, the sky's still blue. Good to be reminded, people do whatever they can. Thank you.
All right, well, this next song by me is a song called This Is Home. It's a song I wrote on a camping trip, my first time to Canada, first time in the Okanagan Valley last year. And it was I've moved around Europe quite a bit with work in France and Cyprus. And I don't know, coming here was the first time I ever felt a sense of belonging and felt like I was home, and it inspired this song. So. Never will forget those nights, laid under the stars, held each other close. We didn't need nothing fancy, just a wool and a tent. In the town we had well spent. 10 blankets on the forest floor, your body next to mine. With a stayed, a little spoon, a 1,000 lifetimes. Oh, that was home for you, and it felt like home for me. For a second I began to know what happiness could be. Oh no, you'll never be alone. Darling, this is home. Surrounded by the mountains and in the calmness of the lake, I couldn't help but stare at your red hair. Sure, this art you can take. The simple things played on repeat, and we've always wanted more. Never knew that simple things with you were all I need for sure. Oh no, you'll never be alone. But darling, this is home. We drove in light at sunset, and you passed me my guitar, and I wrote about our future here and life and why we are. Oh no, you'll never be alone. Darling, this is home. Oh no, you'll never be alone. Darling, this is home. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I love that song. That's such a beautiful, beautiful song. And congrats on the release of that. That's been out and doing really well, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been doing pretty well.
Definitely go listen to that. It's like, it's out on Spotify, out all those places.
It's lovely. We spent 2 days in the studio on that, and I just had everything out. So the banjo, the piano, the stomping on the floor, and multiple guitars. The drums are out, and it's a great song. Check it out on Spotify.
Cool. Very cool. And Satoshi, you've been releasing some songs this summer and fall, and it's awesome to hear your music out there and about now.
Yeah, I put out a couple this year. Just put out one on Friday. It's called The Cold. I guess I'll play it now. Yeah, this is called The Cold. Lost my youth in a cold, working through the night, getting fucked up every day off, only bad intentions in sight. Gotta keep it real, baby, tell you about my life. Spent some time on a craft, keep showing now bright. Try and shed some light. Try to let you win, I don't know if I can. Try and make it right. Try to be the man, try and make you understand. Try to be the man. I don't know if I can. She broke my heart in a cold dead of the night. Fell in love with my soul. When I let go of trying, keep the party moving back. Keep it all in and I turn the music loud. Keep your body grooving, baby. Trying that like I gotta figure it out. Try and shed some light. Try to let you win, I don't know if I can. Try and make it right. Try to be the man, try and make you understand. Try and be the man. Produced by Hayden at the bar. I don't know if I can. Everybody give Hayden a round of applause. History, that's all this is to me. Fuck. Yeah, I'ma break down, don't care. Money like oxygen. I make it, I spill, hoping to buy some freedom. Thank you. Yeah, go stream that song for me, would you? That'd be awesome. I just released it.
Amazing.
If you like it.
It's been cool to see just the songs that you've been performing and then releasing and then writing new stuff, especially that one and the last one too. Like, it's cool to hear you dig it into your voice differently. It seems like you're getting like deeper into that and then just like letting it rip. What does that feel like?
Yeah, it feels good. It's more of like, I don't know, just becoming more comfortable with the songs, I guess. Yeah, I'm more comfortable with the songs. It took that one 7 years, but we got there. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's very, very cool. If you ever wonder if anyone ever cares, just know that somebody, somewhere, always cares. Well, it's late in the morning, you've been lying there for hours. You haven't found the strength to leave the comfort of your bed. And yes, your pillows, they are begging for you to lay a little longer, but your belly is complaining. It's aching to be fed, and so you staggered to the kitchen for a taste of inspiration. But the milk has gotten moldy, the shelves are all but bare. Your cookies, they are crumbling, life's in disrepair. You feel like nothing to nobody, and that no one ever cares. Sit down to read the paper, one your neighbor stole. You flip to entertainment for for your fortune of the day, and it's saying, hey there, little Libra, you know your time's a wasting. Get up, put your clothes on, go outside and play, although you're anxious and you're dying to find a perfect princess. Give yourself a holiday and come up for some air. If you're ever feeling like nobody ever cared, just remember that you're someone to somebody out there. So you buy yourself a ticket and you head on way down south. You meet a man in Mexico who sees that you're upset, and he's saying, ¿Cómo está, muchacho? ¿Cuál es el problema? You tell him about this pickle that's been bumping around your head and say you're tired of being lonesome and left out in the rain. Well, he just smiles as he slices up his alligator pear. He says, son, you're talking silly. Life ain't that unfair. You're always someone to somebody. Someone out there cares. Maybe you're an arch rival in a salty competition, or the run-in someone's stocking at a high-class cabaret. You've been a sliver in a finger, the pain in someone's ass. In the jungle, you'd be a rump roast in the Lion King's buffet. You could also be a treetop in a lovely ocean vista, blocking out the scenic view of a multi-billionaire. So if you're ever feeling like nobody ever cared, just remember that you're something to something somewhere. Hop another plane with your tail between your sandals. You land your feet in the Philippines with a sunburn on your chest. And there's a man out there named Virgil. He's a finger-picking fisherman. Fixes a fine kitty law and sees that you're depressed. You say you're tired of being lonesome and left out in the rain. He just pours a shot of tuba and triumphantly declares, and he says, boy, you're talking crazy. Stop pulling out your hair. You're always someone to somebody. Someone out there cares. Maybe you're observant, perhaps the only open mind that really listen to a problem that's been carried round for years. You've been a buddy for a brewski, a friend for late night pizza, or a futuristic laser gun that burned up someone's fear. You're a reassuring smile, loneliness to days, calming someone's chaos when vision wasn't paid. So if you're ever feeling like nobody ever cared, just remember that you've been someone to somebody out there. You want to take one away? You've been lying there for hours. You're jet-lagged and your skin has started peeling like a snake's, and yeah, you found your way back home with an altered point of thinking. You're restless, so you get up for a slice of chocolate cake, and no, that lonely didn't leave you. That feeling's still the same. So you puzzle and you ponder while you're sitting in your chair. see, a world isn't ending. Yeah, life's been pretty fair. You know you're someone to somebody or something somewhere. Although your cookies may be crumbling, life's in disrepair. You're never nothing to nobody. Lots of people care. So if you're lonesome and you're feeling like pulling out your hair, just remember that you're someone to somebody out there. Thank you.
All right. So this next song, I'm back in Vancouver next week, finishing it off. What is it called? Mind blank.
You can tell us after.
It's called "To Build a Life with You." It's a song I wrote. I went through many phases this summer. I started off as a landscaper, then I was a pool boy, and I did all these various things until I realized that I enjoyed serving wine as well as playing music. I wrote this song while I was a pool boy, and it was very miserable for me. I was in a lot of pain, my arms were aching. It's tough work, it's not easy. And I was just trying to make it through the summer before I finally caved in and got another job at a winery. So this one is called "To Build a Life with You." Waking up to the morning sun, 'cause when he rises, so do I. You're still asleep, and that's okay. I try not to wake you as I close the door. Oh, I've been working in every kind of weather, and I'm still learning to hold myself together. And it's a burden, things that I live with. Well, I ain't perfect, but I'm trying to give all I can give. The thing that keeps me going is your kiss when I get home. Makes me forget about the aching feeling in my bones. 'Cause I work all day in the heat again to build a life with you. Now rest your pretty head, my darling, I'll be home soon. Well, I'm still singing on the weekends to take my blues away. And I'm dreaming, hoping one day my bones will no longer ache. 'Cause these songs of ours will take us to some little other place where there's music and there's laughter and a dream for us to chase. The thing that keeps me going is your kiss when I get home. Makes me forget about the aching feeling in my bones. 'Cause I work all day in the heat again to build a life with you. Now rest your pretty head, my darling, I'll be home soon. If you'd have told me in April of 23, 1 year after I'd have you, and this is where we'd be, I wouldn't have believed you, not me too, but this still feels like a dream. So bring on all the hard work and build this life for me. The thing that keeps me going is your kiss when I get home. Makes me forget about the aching feeling in my bones. 'Cause I work all day in the heat again to build a life with you. Now rest your pretty head, but darling, I'll be home soon. The thing that keeps me going is your kiss when I get home. Makes me forget about the aching feeling in my bones. 'Cause I work all day in the heat again to build a life with you. Now rest your pretty head, my darling, I'll be home soon. Now rest your pretty head, my darling, I'll be home soon. Now rest your pretty head, my darling, I'll be home soon. Thank you.
Aiden,
Oh yeah, go for it. Sorry.
could you get me a beer, dude? Thank you. What were you gonna say, dude?
I was gonna say, just from Lewis sharing some various other jobs. Like, what's some of the craziest random jobs that you've ever had in your
Got
life?
a lot of random jobs.
Yeah.
Michael. I was a crane operator at one point.
Whoa.
I
Wow.
drove a haul truck at a coal mine. Right now I'm a foot model. Yeah, that's what pays for.
So it pays for the bills and the finely groomed beard.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I actually spent all my money on my beard. Yeah. So this next song has one of my favorite lines I've ever written in it. See if you guys pick up on it. I'm trying to picture Dan Tate right now. I'm pretty sure he has blue eyes. So, Dan, if you're at home on the couch watching the live stream, this is about you. Sorry, Aiden. And blue eyes got me thinking about forever. Your skies got me drifting through the nebula. Sun creeping through the blinds, drawing lines on the leather. I kill my eyes, I ain't thinking about the weather, no. No, I ain't fucking with no other ones. I got a bad bitch. Your favorite look on you is up at me from the mattress. Tension in your eyes, I don't even gotta guess, no. You keep it real with me, baby. I wanna get down with you, baby. Love the vibe that you demonstrate. And blue eyes got me thinking about forever. Skies got me drinking about the nebula. Sun creeping through the blinds, drawing lines on the leather. I kill my eyes, I ain't thinking about the weather, no. Dan, if you're watching me, dude, look at my eyes. I love you. You keep it real with me, baby. Wanna get down with you, baby. Love the vibe that you're demonstrating. Thank you.
I'll say this because of I'll see if Dan will text me and let me know how he feels about that. I'm sure that's probably the first time he's ever had a love song dedicated to him over a live stream before.
Yeah, I worked so hard writing that song about him, and I was hoping he'd be here, but.
Well, where there's a will, there's a live stream. Right on. Well, speaking of cool technical things, we have, those of you who've been here before, you know there's that big giant QR code up there on the wall, and there's some QR codes on the table. If you're enjoying yourselves and enjoying just supporting music in the community here, and you want to contribute just to support more awesome music coming from amazing people like these guys, then you can do that by zapping that if you want to use that method. There's also a jar up here at the front if you want to contribute in a cash form that is available to you. So just wanted to point that out and make that known. And again, just say thank you for being out here with us this very evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What is your name?
Oh, come on.
She says, I have no name. Well, you have no name either. You prefer not to be. No, it's okay. Okay. Well, I will dedicate this to the lovely people with no names that definitely have names. I'm sure they're wonderful names. There's a song all about gratitude that I actually wrote, what would it be, 11 years ago. 11 years ago, like right now around Christmas time, I had a chance to write a song for a lady who wanted to say thank you to her brother for always being somebody there in her life, being someone who was like a rock in the tough times. And she'd never actually ever been able to say it in words to his face. So she wanted a song to say that for her and to kind of break that ice and to kick that off. So that was a big honor to be a part of, and this is that song. So it's all about gratitude. I want to say thank you to you two and everyone here for being here tonight. Well, there are stories that you hear about that break your beating heart. It hits you like a freight train and leave you blown apart inside. There are stories that you hear about. There are stories that you hear about. What's the line? I'm losing the line. Stories that you hear about. Lift you in the cloud and fly you. It's all about the story. We've all got dynamics. We've got stories that we go through that are just brutal. We've got these other ones that just lift us up. And it's always just this like highs and lows. And that's what this verse is about that I can't remember. But I just wanted to tell you that so you didn't feel like I didn't know what I was talking about. Well, there are stories that will lift you up. There it is, higher than the clouds, that warm you for a lifetime. And you never come back down. Well, I know both sides of the coin, the shiny and the dirt. Know how good love feels and also how it hurts. I felt the breath, the pressure breathing down my naked back. And sweet relief, the sunshine pushing through the cracks. I've got 100 million questions about the way this world works. Answers that I'll never understand. One thing that I've come to know is that things will always change. While I got this chance, I want to take the time to say thank you. The strength I couldn't find, thank you. For the peace I feel inside, thank you. For the kindness in your words, your gentle helping hands. I'd never known a better friend than thank you. For your thoughts and open ears, thank you. You've always been there through the years, thank you. For the kindness in your smile, for standing by my side. I hope you know how much you changed my life. This chance, I want to take the time to say thank you, thank you, thank you. honesty. Thank you for the hope you've given me. Thank you for the kindness in your heart, giving me a chance and taking time to understand. Thank you for love and open arms. Thank you just for being who you are. Thank you for the kindness in your soul, the comfort in your eyes. Hope you know how much you changed my life. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna just cover a song next, but kind of do my own version of it. It's a song made famous by Amy Winehouse. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things, but you know, in my head I paint a picture. Since I come on home and my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger ale and the way you like to just. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good look? I hope you did not catch a tan. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anyway? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine you was dodging? All the time, are you still busy? Since I come home and my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger ale and the way you like to dance. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you doing. In my head I paint a picture. I come home and my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger ale and the way you like it. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, oh Valerie, oh Valerie, 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 why don't you come on over, Valerie? Thank you so much. Nice one. Thank you.
Love all the cool percussive stuff you're doing there too, where you got like the thumpies with your hands as well. That's amazing. And I like your dum dum dum. Just so people know, I know you're stepping on something. Lewis has got a really cool tool here that, in case anyone's wondering, is like, why is his foot like the foot of Zeus or something from the stage? Yeah, tell us about that cool little thing you got there.
So it's called a porch board. I've played for years just with a kick drum, and the bass drum was just getting a bit too impractical to carry around all the time. And a very good Irish friend of mine, Philip, put me in touch with a guy named Paul in the States that makes these, and they're phenomenal. They don't need any power. You just DI them straight in, and they completely just pack down into this little tiny thing to put in your guitar case and have a right thumb to them. So yeah, the porch board, any musicians in here want something like that, definitely check them out.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sounds great.
Heck of a cover, dude.
What's that?
Heck of a cover.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
dude,
it.
killed it.
Thank you. Cheers.
Right on. All right, Satoshi.
She's from the homeland. She's from your homeland.
She is indeed.
Amy Winehouse.
Well, I'm Welsh,
Where's she
but
from?
I think she's from England.
Oh,
Yeah.
got you.
Close though.
You guys sound the same to me. Whoa.
Oh, Satoshi, I got a text back from Dan.
Oh, yeah? What did he say?
Dan, this is Dan's response. He says, I'm fully romanced.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first message. There's a second message. Are you ready? I looked deep into Satoshi's eyes when he said that. There you go. Real-time interaction.
Glad you got to see it, Dan. This one's not about you. It's called Brown Eyes and Tan Lines. I know you have blue eyes, but I don't discriminate. Brown eyes and tan lines, small ways to draw blinds, yeah. You got me swerving out these lines, baby. Whoa, okay. You got me swerving out these lines, baby. We're moving too fast, forget about my intuition. Got my foot on the gas, shit. You've been running through my mind, baby. Can get you out of my head. You slip off the meals, girl, before you slide in my bed. Infatuated the way that the world shapes to your face. I ain't about to hesitate to get my mind off your grace. Out of all of these vices, swallowed by my devices. My fucked up decisions, you be the thing that I'm missing. Cause you got brown eyes and tan lines. Brown eyes got me thinking with those tan lines. Brown eyes, tan lines, yeah. Brown eyes got me thinking with those tan lines. Glance behind that cigarette, I'm fucking with your energy. The way eyes cut through that smoke, them other bitches dead to me. I know that when the morning comes, you might be the death of me. But underneath them neon lights, you look vintage. Brown eyes and tan lines, small ways and drawn blinds. Brown eyes, tan lines, yeah. Brown eyes got me thinking with those tan lines. Not the best ending, but we'll take it. Thank you.
Right on. Well, I'm going to throw a question to you guys and actually to everybody here. This is something I've been enjoying hearing from friends and from family and just other people. Have you ever had, or is there any one song in your life, like for you guys particularly, if there's a song that you've written, or for anyone here, other musicians, or just songs that you love that have been the catalyst for a lot of really cool things in your life? Like the kind of, you think back to like the first time you kind of heard a certain song and then maybe it made you work through something, maybe it made you feel something, maybe it was something that was a moment you got to share with other people, and then it just keeps following you. It keeps following you in really unique ways and positive ways that just kind of keep momentum going and going. That's just kind of the question I want to put out there. So if you guys want to answer a little bit later when I would love to hear. And if anyone wants to come and say hello and tell me later, then that would be cool too. But I had a really neat, well, for me, I feel like I only am existing on planet Earth because of a song, a song my dad wrote. And it wasn't until recently that I found out that the very, very first song that my dad ever wrote, him just deciding to play that back in Edmonton back in the 60s at a house party is the thing that made my mom who fall in love with him. And it was the thing that like kind of tipped the scales to say like, oh yeah, I think this is the guy. And then it just kind of kept bringing in really amazing things into our lives. And like the whole book I'm writing about is titled after his song, which was called Take the Time. And it's about a lot of the trickle effect of what can happen from just one song, which is pretty spectacular, I think. It's neat to reflect on, to look at how music affects our lives in really profound ways. Anyway, about 12 years ago, I was thinking about just this kind of a thing, just getting to play with other amazing songwriters like these guys and just reveling in the impact of what songs can do. So this is a song about that kind of like one song in our life, or like maybe there's many, but there seems to be that there's a few that tend to bubble up in our hearts as ones that are maybe more significant for some kind of reason or another. So this one's for whatever that song is for you, then yeah, spend some time with it, or maybe go back to it again if you haven't heard it in a while and just feel what there is to feel. It's a cool thing. Of our heads, sometimes I find myself caught in that mess. One song can shed light, can lead you when you've been misled. An insight, an ally, a window where a wall was instead. A song will suffice urge for a little slow dance or something like that is totally optional as well.
Anybody?
Especially Dan and Aiden, if you're watching from home, you can totally slow dance in the living room. Thank you. Okay, I got it. Hard times and rock slides. Sometimes it's love we forget. Cold eye, a low side, it's all in the messages we send. One song can unite countries, lovers and friends. A guide wire, a warm fire, it can melt away all of that stress. Song will suffice. There's enough to fill this lifetime. One song. Heart pound, soul found, feels alive. It can breathe, it can sail the sky. The soldier, sweet sound, all down the line. Just Thank you very, very much. This is going to be the final round. We got one more song for each of these guys, and then we're going to have there's an open mic that follows afterwards, and there's some amazing artists here to play after that as well. I'll run around here, so if you want to have one more opportunity to contribute either through the QR codes, or I'll come around, and if you want to throw some cash in, but you don't feel like leaving your comfy, cozy seat, or you're like cuddling with somebody and you're like, this feels good, I don't want to move, I can totally come to you. Just wave me down if you want to throw something in there. And again, give a hand for Lewis and Satoshi's last round here.
Can we give another round of applause for Michael for being a fantastic host tonight as well? So I guess going off the theme of songs that mean something to us, the last song that I'll do is the first song I wrote, the first time I ever got inspired to write a song when I first met my wife. And I didn't really know. I played instruments for years, played in loads of different bands and all that stuff, but never really put my mind and heart into something. And the first thing that came to me was this riff, this little guitar part, and then the whole song kind of just flowed within a couple of minutes. And this is it. It's called Start Again, and it's about meeting the love of your life, your best friend, and spending 3 weeks with them, and then thinking, she's moving back to Canada and I'll never see her again. And that realization of you'll never be with that person, and then a year later I'm married and I'm here and everything. But yeah, this was a song I wrote when I didn't think that was possible. You're shining light, a glimmer of hope in a world that's lost its feeling. And if you leave tonight, it's only fair you know you only brought me meaning. To be by your side is all I want and more, and I know you feel the same. You're not here tonight, you're not here at all, you might never be again. But I'll never forget the scent of your hair, how you smiled when you looked at me. Never forget how you held my hand while we talked. I love to talk. We're just two worlds apart, far as we are, giving all we could give. But it's never too late to change our minds and bring it back so we align. Start again. We don't have to pretend. So maybe we can walk from the Rockies to from out the shadow Frontenac. I know it seems a lot, but it's not, 'cause I'll go anywhere and everywhere with you. Well, I'll never forget the scent of your hair, how you smiled when you looked at me. Never forget how you held my hand while we talked. I love to talk. We're just two worlds apart, far as we are, giving all we could give. But it's never too late to change our minds and bring it back so we align. Start again. We don't have to pretend. I won't let you fade away. I won't let the warmth you feel inside go cold. Even if this fades away, just know we meant for something. I know we meant for something, 'cause we're just two worlds apart, far as we are, giving all we could give. But it's never too late to change our minds and bring it back so we align. We're just two worlds apart, far as we are, giving all we could give. But it's never too late to change our minds and bring it back so we align. Start again. We don't have to pretend. We can start again. Oh, we don't have to be friends. We don't have to be friends. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was by far my favorite one of yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Start again.
Appreciate that.
And it seems to be like probably the most meaningful of the bunch, eh?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm yet to record it because.
That was my next question.
Yeah. No, we. Yeah, it's definitely coming, but yeah, I think that's my favorite one for sure.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's a great song.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Even though that song's not recorded, go check him out wherever you can. Lewis Cardinal. It's Lewis Cardinal on Instagram. And yeah, my name's Satoshi Yano. I'm going to be playing here on Thursday with the full band. And it would be cool if you guys all came. This next song I'm going to sing is called, it's called On the Run. I wrote it probably a decade ago, maybe over a decade ago, and it's like a different person wrote it. But I kind of abandoned it after a while because I wasn't feeling the third verse that I wrote. It's hard to talk and play the guitar sometimes. So a couple summers ago, I picked it back up and I rewrote the third verse, and now I really like it again. So this is called On the Run. It'll be my last one tonight. Thank you guys for listening so much. Well, I won't change my ways for no one. And I'ma drink, smoke, fuck, take it day by day. And I'ma live I'm smooth talking, slick with the rhythm, grinding at the mill just to have some fun. Rocking mics and banging on a 6-string, heavy with the whiskey, I was born on the road. Don't get me wrong, I'm just spreading some love. All I do is be real shit and I never stop. I might live a bit against the grain, but I'll always find sunshine when it's pissing rain, because I live by my word and all no regrets. I got nothing but love pumping straight to my chest. I'm slinging a finger on the trigger, cut through the stack, just speak my mind. Fucking up and learning from this shit pays a whole lot better than a 9 to 5. Do what I can about peace and get by. Live through these songs and I'll be to survive. Thank you so much. How'd we do?
I had to do that one more time. Keep it going, everyone. Big hand for Louis Cardinal, Satoshi Yano. Yes, yes, yes.
And Michael Averill.
Yeah, this is Three Little Birds. This is what it's all about. It happens every single Tuesday through the fall, winter, even all the way up until end of spring. Once summer hits, it goes about once a month. But yeah, another big round. I know he's watching. Let him know you can hear him. Or that doesn't make any sense. Let him know he can hear you. Dan Tate, the host of this for 3 years now. Yeah. It's very, very much a wonderful treat to come in and sub for him every once in a while. I love coming to do this. It's a amazing space. And lastly, big huge thanks to Red Bird and Kaylee for making us sound so lovely up here.
And go check out Kaylee Duggan wherever you can. She plays music too.
She's an amazing songwriter herself. Lots of you have probably seen her. If you haven't, you're in for a treat when you discover her. She's fantastic. And Dustin and the gang from the Rebellious Unicorns doing the streaming situation. This is fantastic too. So yeah, we've got a really awesome list of open micers coming. So we're going to take about 10, 15 minutes just to change the stage up, and then there's going to be some more music. So feel free to come say hello to the guys, connect, tell us your favorite songs. If you want to tell me that answer, I'd love to hear it. And yeah, we'll see you soon.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.